Well, President Trump's big, beautiful bill included tax relief for workers who rely on tips. Servers and bartenders are cheering the change, and critics warn of hidden costs and a potential explosion of tip culture. Well, Tara Mergener breaks it all down.
For the 5 million employees who rely on tips, the first $25,000 earned is now tax-free. This new law, however, is also sparking debate over who really benefits and how this might affect tip culture in an already inflation-weary society. From restaurant jobs to busy salons and rideshare gigs, tips are the bread and butter.
Tips add up and tips equal out more than you would probably get paid at another part-time job.
Especially now that they have to give less to Uncle Sam.
No tax on tips.
The idea gained traction on the 2024 campaign trail. After then, candidate Donald Trump spoke with a Nevada waitress about how a drop in tourism and less consumer spending had taken a toll.
And she looked at me, she said, "Sir, there should be no tax on tips."
For decades, that income has been fully taxable, often eating into workers' slim margins. That changed in July when Republican lawmakers folded the measure into President Trump's big, beautiful bill, which passed along party lines. Now, these workers can exclude up to $25,000 in tips from federal taxes.
It's great for all of us. Brings more cash home.
It's definitely going to be a couple $100s in our paychecks, which it goes far.
Now with this, we kind of have some relief with that.
Well, payroll taxes on Social Security and Medicare will still apply. This move is expected to make service jobs more appealing in an industry with high turnover.
$300 or $400 a month can go a long way with someone making 50 grand a year. This opens up a huge amount of new opportunities for people that otherwise may not have gone into that service industry and even managing a business of that establishment like a restaurant.
Not everyone's raising a glass, though. Democrats argue it gives workers an advantage over other low-income groups.
A lot of people are making those low salaries who don't receive tips, like people in retail.
The cap on that is $25,000, while you're jacking up taxes on people who make less than $50,000.
There's also concern this tax break sidesteps the issue of fair wages.
Tips are not something that are standard throughout the world. For example, as waiters are happier and are able to have more productive careers because they don't rely on tips.
The law is also set to take effect as surveys show many Americans are fed up with tip mania.
A backlash to the growing number of quick-service restaurants like Starbucks and Panera asking customers to tip.
Critics argue that exempting those dollars from taxes could reinforce a growing tipping trend that already feels stretched too far.
Mind you, I just came in and got my own food.
18% gratuity is already included in the bill. Girl, it's water.
Then there's the long-term cost. By some estimates, this tax break could balloon the federal deficit by up to $200 billion over a decade if no spending cuts offset it.
This is yet another essential giveaway that is financed through debt.
The law would expire in 2028 unless Congress extends it.
The American people are overtaxed, particularly the working people are overtaxed. There's no doubt about it, and they need a tax cut, and this is going to help them. The problem is it's short term.
Enforcement is another hurdle. Federal agencies must now craft rules to track and verify tips. This remains a challenge in cash-heavy industries, and experts warn that poor implementation could undermine the law or create loopholes. For now, many tipped workers will soon savor the cash, as others wonder, will the relief last, and is the price tag worth it? Whether no tax on tips survives beyond 2028 likely depends on who controls Congress and how voters view a policy that critics say favors certain workers while leaving others to pick up the tab. In Washington, I'm Tara Mergener, CBN News.
Well, President Trump fulfilled a campaign promise, and I think that's one of the signatures of his administration, unlike other politicians that don't. He always follows through. So when he makes a promise, and particularly a campaign promise, he says, here it is. It was part of the big, beautiful bill. So we shouldn't be surprised by it. When you look at the income level of your average waiter, this kind of difference, and we're talking $300–400 a month, well, that's the difference between them being able to make a car payment or not. And in America today, if you don't have a car, if you don't have the ability to travel just in your own local community, what a game changer for them, and what a lift. So I applaud it. I think it's good, and I think we absolutely should care for the people who are making this kind of income to make sure they can make it in today's very competitive